grace. Forever faithful towards me, always providing for me. Great is your mercies towards me. Great is your grace. Oh yeah. Great is your mercies towards me. Your loving kindness towards me. Your tender mercies I see. Day after day, forever faithful towards me. He's always providing for us. Woo! Great is his mercies towards us all. Great is his grace. Thank you, Lord. Great is your mercy. Your mercy towards me. Your loving kindness towards me. Forever grateful, Lord. 'Cause you've kept me day after day after day after day after day. Forever faithful. He's always providing for me. Great is his mercies towards me. Great is his grace. Woo! Forgive me, y'all. It's that time. I'm having that moment. And I have to share it with y'all. I don't know if anybody's there right now. I see y'all in the chat. Hey guys, I am having one heck of a day. And it ain't no better moment than for me to get on this live and share with y'all what I'm going through. From survivor to survivor. This song right here. I don't know if anybody is a believer, but God, God is my provider. God is my keeper. Because I don't know about you, but I've actually been through narcissistic abuse. And for me, I don't take life lightly at all. I don't play with God at all, because I know he is oh my God, great is his mercies towards me. This brings me to today's message, y'all. I just, man, I couldn't help but to start the live like that, because I was already kind of in worship mode before I even got here. I've been like this all day, and that's what drove me to come talk to y'all today. So what's up, world? What's up, guys? Checking in. I see y'all over here in the chat. What's up, everybody? Keeping it real 100. Thank you for stopping in this evening. One to adore. Hi, I see all of you guys tonight. Thank you for being here. Those of you who are able to stop in. Elisa Williams, I see you. Thank you for stopping in, lovely lady. Hello, everybody. Hello to you all. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel. This is Mommy So True. If you don't know me, I am Mommy So True. Just thriving beautifully out of narcissistic abuse, past narcissistic abuse, and I'm here to, man, just be here with all of you people who are going through the same things. We all have the same exact stories, right? Like, just, it can be told in so many different ways, but this is our community. I'm happy to be here. I'm blessed to be here. I'm happy to be a part of this with you all. And So happy that you're here with me in this very moment. I want to stop in and share a message with you today because the world really needs to talk about this. And why not let it be me? Why not let it be mommy so true? It's like I'm just a magnet for talking about some of the things some people don't want to address when it comes to the nitty gritty on narcissism. I too adore you. Say you are looking lighter and brighter, weight lifted. You look amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Great is his mercies. That's why I was singing like that. Because gratitude is everything for me right now in life. Gosh, narcissistic abuse is a humbling experience, at least for me. At least for me. So, man, grateful, so much gratitude, just thankful to be alive, thankful to have breath in spite of the circumstances. And I hope that many of you feel the same. So I share my love and my light to all of you, those of you who need it. Big cyber hug to all of my survivors, all of my thrivers, encouraging all of you to hang in there with me tonight as I talk about this today. This is on my heart and it might help somebody out there um, who is going through this very similar situation, kind of give you guys a warm up. So this is entitled, you know, so determined to destroy you that somehow the energy has transferred into your workplace. Somehow the energy has transpired or followed you, or somehow you've noticed that there's some narcissism in your workspace, in your environment, and tied to the way that you make money. Um, there's so many ways to look at what has happened to you with a narcissist. For me, it's all spiritual. There's a lot of psychological explanation behind it, but it all boils down to a spiritual fight, a spiritual battle, a spiritual war. And long story short, for me, before I married a narcissistic man, before I got into a narcissistic marriage, I wasn't perfect. I've never been perfect. I'm never going to claim being perfect. Hell no. Nah. But I had a good life. I was an independent woman and I was doing things, I was accomplishing things, I was achieving things. I've been through college, halfway through grad school, not to brag, but just to give you guys a picture of who I was, what I was doing before I encountered a narcissistic spouse. And even furthermore, prior to the narcissistic spouse, I've had a long time battle of narcissistic family members, which has always been the motivation behind me being a high achiever, trying to win mom's love, trying to make sure you're setting a good example as the oldest, blah blah blah, however you want to look at it. The abuse to me motivated me to always stay on top of my game. So because of that, I've achieved a lot in life. I've done pretty good for myself. By the age of 30, I was looking at almost six figures from a career that I've worked my ass off for about 7+ years to get to. Something to be proud of. Long story short, I run into this narcissistic man. While I'm in the marriage, I'm innocent. I'm blind. I'm not realizing that I'm married to a narcissistic demon. So my intents were pure. And through that time, God was blessing me. Before him, my track record with work, promotions. I've been promoted over 15, 20 times in my life because of my work ethic. The same character you see displayed on this camera, on this internet, is really who I am. I'm really a firm person. I'm very mentally strong. I'm very motivated and inspired. And when I work and when I work for people or even for myself, I put my all into it. I'm passionate and compassionate about everything that I do. I'm very strong headed, strong minded, strong willed, all of that. All of that before the narcissist, during the narcissist, that was still me. During the narcissistic relationship, though, of course, that demon tried to break me and rip me of all those qualities, but it's still who I am. So it didn't go nowhere. So, me saying that this is a spiritual battle, I don't know how many people can resonate or can really confirm what I'm saying today or right now in this moment. It's a spiritual battle because when the narcissist can't get you at home, they're chasing you at work. Oh my God. Oh my God. They're chasing you at work. They're following you wherever you're getting income, wherever you're making money, however you're sustaining yourself and taking care of yourself. Oh, that spirit is coming there. It's chasing you. It's following you right there. Oh, yes, it is. And I'm gonna fall off the spiritual thing for a minute because that's just a part of it. It's a big part of it, but that's just a part of it. But that's the real. It is a real. It is a real part of it. It is a real part of it. So when I talk about they have been determined to destroy you to the point where the energy has transferred and transpired into your workplace, into your income, into how you make money. Because let's look at it, y'all. When it comes to your life, there's really not so much to it. No matter where you live, you have a work life and you have a home life. And if you don't work, you're at home, maybe a stay-at-home mom, stay-at-home dad, that's still a job. But when you're not at home, when your mind is not on home things and doing housely things, housely duties, your mind is probably preoccupied with some type of a job or work, or you're going to some type of a work environment because this is how you pay your bills. This is how you live. This is how you maneuver through life. You need money to make it. Money is not everything, but money is something. Money is what we need to live. That's just the reality of it. And as much as so many of us have worked hard, the degrees and all, the accomplishments and the achievements and all, it seems like the devil, the narcissist, just won't leave us be. But let me tell you why real quick. Before I jump off the spiritual aspect of it, I'm going to tell you why real quick. It's because of your light. It's because of your light, man. I cannot make it more simple. I can't make it more simple. If you're attacked by narcissists, you're highly envied. They are very much jealous of you. You might think you don't have nothing. You might think you ain't doing nothing. When you look at your life, it's small. Because to me, somebody might look at my life and say, "Oh my gosh, she got da, 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 da." And I look at my life and I'm like, I'm okay. I'm just, I'm doing enough to make it and to be alive, but you are blessed, highly favored. You have things that somebody will never have. Somebody is still praying for. Somebody is mad that you have it, even if they have it too, because they see that you're going to go past that one day because that level is still not even your level. You are the bomb.com and so many people see it. Your light is really hard to miss. And besides being at home and being abused by a narcissist who does not like your light, who is intimidated by your light, who is jealous of your light, your workplace, your environment, where you work at, how you make your money, they're jealous and they're attacking you as well. They're aiming to destroy you as well, especially if a narcissist could not achieve destroying you at home. Woohoo! The reason why I say that is because I have never experienced narcissism in the workplace in my life until I married a narcissist. I have always had a happy job. I have always had a happy career. I love what I do. I enjoy what I do so much. I put years into it because I love what I do. I am a claims manager. I am an insurance claims manager. And I've worked my ass off to even get that title. I didn't even get that title until I married the narcissist, y'all. Pay attention. Before I met him, I was just a claims adjuster. Been working my ass off, trying to get, just trying to figure myself out, learning things, studying things. I was a highly well-paid claims adjuster. Very intelligent because I love what I do and I've been passionate. So I've studied it. Just like I've studied narcissist and narcissistic abuse. Everything about me is just very much so smarty pants. I've been a nerd all my life. I love to read. I love to learn. That's just always been me. The devil don't like that. The devil don't like that. When I met the narcissistic man, God knew what was going to happen. God knew that on October 10th, 2023, I was going to have a story to tell. So in the midst of the marriage, while I was fighting, faithfully remaining loyal, praying about this demon, trying to figure out what in the world is happening to my world, because all I did was I just wanted to be married. Was that a crime? So while I'm praying and shedding tears, God opened doors. He took me from claims adjuster to claims manager. I said, okay. And and it's not claims manager, it's claims team manager. There's levels, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Basically, I'm in management. I'm in leadership. God elevated me from that to that. And I remember the day that I was preparing for my interview, that narcissistic thing that I was married to. It's like it tried to be happy, but it couldn't even be happy for me. It couldn't even be happy. It didn't even know how to say, it didn't even know what to tell me, how to motivate me, how to inspire me. It just, tried its best to put on this fake and phony smile. But nevertheless, I got the job. I was nervous as hell, made it through that interview, my first leadership interview. Boy, it was nerve-wracking, and I made it, and I didn't know how. And around that time, I was going through so much with the marriage that I thought I was losing my job. And then I turned around and got promoted, and I was like, God, what's going on? Why are you giving me this promotion? Little did I know that 2 years later, I'd be suffering from wage garnishment. Little did I know that 2 years later, I would not have a vehicle because I would have to voluntarily repossess my vehicle because of debt that was left from the demon. I had no clue. He tried to destroy me. But in the midst of it, God was setting me up. God had a different plan. So that plan really backfired. So you couldn't break me at home. I still had my job. When you left me, I'm still employed. I'm still making my money enough to take care of myself. So essentially, I don't need you, not financially. Yeah, you destroyed credit. Yeah, you financially abused me. But because I serve a living God and because God is real, I was protected. God had my back. God had an ultimate plan for my life. But that don't stop the devil. That don't stop the devil. It don't, y'all. It don't. Mm-mm-mm. Oasis said, that's true. I can literally feel the heat of the envy. The light is a trigger for them. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. The light is a trigger for them. They can't stand you. They can't stand your light. You're competitive without even trying. You ain't even trying to be competitive. And like I said, yeah, God blocked it. Yeah, God protected. But then here comes this egotistical demon, Satan. This idiot don't stop. It ain't gonna never stop. The fight never stops. That's why we go through this so we can remain well equipped to keep fighting through it. Okay. So Satan, on the other hand, he's like, oh, okay, cool. You still got your job. All right. Whatever. You're making it through. You're still figuring it out. God is making a way. Good for you and your God. So I'm gonna throw a monkey in the wrench. I'm gonna go ahead and put a plot twist to the story. And I'm gonna transfer the narcissistic energy that you defeated at home. I'm gonna bring it to your job. I'm gonna bring it to your job. She said, wow, I'm an insurance service account manager. Hi, Lateria Sanders. Sorry I said your name wrong. I miss you, love. I haven't seen you in a while. And I received that promotion while the narcissist, I got news of the promotion while he was laying in my bed and he didn't congratulate me. Everyone congratulated me but him. Yeah. Thank you for validating what I'm saying, sis. I appreciate you. It's good to see you tonight. And y'all bear with me because I'm taking my time with this one. because this is my livelihood we talking about. This is my livelihood, and this is so many of us in our stories. And the topic has to be addressed. The situation has to be spoken on, because narcissists are not just the people we marry. They're not just our moms. They're not just our dads. They're everywhere. And honestly, you're being warmed up when you're dealing with a narcissistic parent. You're being prepared to handle the rest of them out here, because there's a lot of them out here. There's a lot of them out here. They might not have NPD, but there's a lot of people walking in on this earth that are narcissistically effed up, narcissistically just messed up. They are just jacked up. They might not have a full-blown disorder, but they are narcissistic, and it is hard and impossible to live with them, deal with them, and work with them. Completely. Completely. So many of us, like I've said, we've accomplished so many things in our lives. It can even be a small business. It can be a small business. You've built a rapport. You have a great network. You've climbed some corporate ladders. A lot of us. This is our story. You met a narcissist. Maybe you left a narcissist. Maybe you cut one off. There's more of them to face. I'm telling you, this is a battlefield. Just because you slay one, don't mean it's over with. Don't mean it's over with. But like I said, they couldn't destroy us at home, so they followed us to our job. They followed you to your job, because narcissism is a massive problem on this earth, on this planet. It's everywhere. It's pouring out rocks. Like, I mean, it's everywhere. And when we talk about the workplace and the work environment and dealing with narcissistic employees and bosses, this is lethal, because not only are you drained from life itself, and if you happen to be dealing with narcissistic abuse from home or have already dealt with it from home, then to turn around and go into a work environment and have to deal with toxic, unkind people, it is exhausting. This is the reason why depression rates are high. Everybody has anxiety. No one's happy. People are miserable. Don't nobody want to go to work. People are unhappy. That's why everybody got road rage. Don't nobody want to drive to these stinking ass jobs because of these stinking ass bosses and coworkers. Narcissists are the reason why many people are happy. Narcissism is the reason why many people are not happy, not fulfilled in life. Because people are being harassed by these toxic entities. They're dealing with managers and coworkers that are harassing them. And most of the time, nobody else sees it. That's what makes it worse. If you're dealing with narcissism in the work environment, nobody else sees it. So just like all the other narcissistic abuse you're dealing with, you look like the crazy one here. You look like you're just playing victim. Oh my God, it's me. Oh my God, nobody likes me. But that is not what the hell is going on. What's going on is, oh my God, my boss is a narcissist. We're going to talk about it though. Because no matter how much money you're making, no matter how prestigious you are, no matter what type of position or title you have in life, what type of salary, this type of abuse in the work environment has a major toll on your energy, your production, your psyche, and your damn soul. Yes, it does. Somebody might be wondering, okay, so what do you consider a narcissistic boss or narcissistic coworkers? Man, these are the people that constantly and frequently demean you and demean your character. They undermine who you are. They overlook and overwork you. Overlook you and overwork you. They harass you and they bully you in a way where it looks like they're being nice, but really they're undermining you, putting you down, putting you down, and calling it criticism or feedback, but really it's low-key narcissistic bullying to the T. To the T. These people come in all shapes and sizes. They don't all look a certain way. And depending on where you're at, what type of environment you live in, it might be even worse. If you're in a cultural environment, if you live overseas, narcissism in the work environment is very, very detrimental. It's very wicked to the point where they even control how you're getting paid. There are people in my country, in Ghana, who they work their asses off and they never know when they're going to get paid. At least here in America, we got bi-weekly, monthly, every week. Some people overseas, they don't even know when they're going to get paid. It's whenever you get paid, whenever we feel like dropping your money. Then here, they control us with these, paying these taxes, paying for all these benefits. It's crazy. There's so many levels to the narcissism and how it trickles down all the way from the political to the corporate world, and how it's affecting us in our homes and in our work environment. But these people are females, males, old, young. It don't matter. Black, white, Asian, persuasion. It don't matter. It does not matter. It's just lethal because there's really no empathy when we're talking about dealing with a narcissistic supervisor, coworker, manager, boss. They do not care. There's no compassion or no concern for others. And if it's there, it's fake as hell. It's fake as hell. The only thing that seemed very apparent to the person being abused is the fact that this person really kind of enjoys and thrives on intimidating other people. It's like they get a kick out of it. And they only reward people who suck up to them. If you notice in the work environment, if you're dealing with narcissistic abuse, the only reason why you feel like you're the outlier, nobody can relate, or most people can't relate, is because everybody is sucking up to them. Everybody is kissing ass. Everybody is trying to make sure they don't offend them, or they're trying to avoid being offended. They're trying to avoid being intimidated, even though that's not working. The more you become vulnerable, the more you're subject to their criticism and their cruelty. And it's so unfortunate that in work environments, people are just kind of like, oh well, I got to keep my job. So I'm gonna be, the one closest to them. You got these people at work who seem like they're competing with you. They want to be closest to the boss. They're acting like they're not stressed about work. They're just so perfect. They're just so perfect. And you're imperfect because you're being real about your approach. You're not trying to be burnt out. You're handling it how you handling it. But it ain't enough because you're not perfect. Right? So Queen Leandria says, yes, say it again. Wow. I'm so glad I'm touching on something that needs to be talked about. Thank you, Queen, for being here. It's good to see you tonight. Karen Secano, I was disgusted when I saw how my classmates literally licked the professor's asses. Yeah, it's in school. When I think back to some of the professors I had in college, oh, narcissist all day. You can literally see, how they approach certain students and all of that. That is so real. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing that. But the reason why these people feel entitled is because of the position that they're in. And to me, there's only one reason why narcissists are in the positions that they're in. It's because they're manipulative. It's because they lie and they deceive and they're great actors. And then on top of that, they have this confidence, even though it might be fake. It can be so strong sometimes that they can achieve certain goals by doing that. We all know if you work in corporate America, one of the best traits to have is confidence. Who don't want to hire a manager who's confident, who appears to be confident, who appears to know what they're saying, right? So their self-esteem, whether fake or phony, oh, they'll play it and they'll use that to their advantage to get positions. That's the only way, and the ability to just kind of step side potential pitfalls because they are risk takers. They don't think twice. They're really dumb for real. And sometimes that can lead you in certain positions. Sometimes, you know, it is what it is. So they get these leadership positions. Because I think about Trump and I'm like, see, somebody like Trump, he paid his way into the office. He manipulated his way into all of that. So it's just what narcissists do. Narcissistic leaders are good at getting to where they want, where they're at. It's all about image, how everybody's going to perceive you, how the world is going to look at you. It's all about the accomplishments that you can brag about later on. Oh, I did this and that, and I've been this and I've been that, and I because I am better than everybody, and I'm better than you, and you. So yeah. Like they believe they're a gift to mankind. So it's like that's their drive. That's their drive to really, really believe that lie, that sick lie, unfortunately, sometimes puts them in places of position. It really does, because you got empaths like you who don't think like that, who don't move like that. And when we see people who are doing that for positions, we just step aside. We play it fair, and when we'll step aside and let you have it. All right, it ain't even that serious, because I'm not going to lie for the position. I'm not going to kiss ass for the position. I'm not going to roll over and be nobody's punching bag for the position. I'm going to just wait my turn. So that's why sometimes they seem like they're doing stuff above, and we're not. But they ain't God though. Because one thing I know, a narcissist can't achieve no goal that you can't. They be trying to compete, but there's no competition. It just so happened that you're humble and laid back about the way you move. You're not pressed. But if you were to be pressed, you would really shit on them. And they know that, because that's part of your light. They know that. They definitely know that. They definitely know that. But these people are problematic, man, when it comes to narcissists in the workplace, because they are proof that dreams can lead to an even bigger fall. Okay? This is why I call them demons. This is why I call them evil, because as much as you sitting somewhere trying to plan your life, you making all the right moves, you doing what you got to do to fulfill these accomplishments so you can grow and develop in your life. This person is sitting somewhere plotting against you so you can drop to your lowest, waiting on your downfall, wishing you all the worst in the world. Can't wait to see you fall. Can't wait to see you quit. Can't wait to see you fall. Can't wait to see you somewhere broke with no job, suffering. Man, it's crazy. Narcissistic leaders will fire you for having your own opinion, your own judgment, your own words. Literally working in narcissistic environments is walking on eggshells again. Just like you did with a narcissistic spouse, family member. It's the same effect. You can't tell me I'm crazy. Man, these people will damage your morale. That rapport you built, oh, they will damage it, man. They will, because they make you feel devalued, and they set you up in ways where you might react. Here you are getting written up, getting demoted, reacting wrong, or your attitude has changed. You used to be this person who was happy to walk in the office. Now you walk in, you got the stink face. Now everybody's looking at you different. Now you're in meetings, you're more quiet than usual. So now they looking at you, they're judging you. They're like, oh, she don't want to be here. But that's not really it. You're just not motivated. You're not motivated because you've been devalued by your support system, just like that little child who was devalued by their narcissistic mother. It's that same feeling of, damn, what do I got to do? I'm not good enough. What am I not doing? It's emotionally exhausting. It's emotionally exhausting because the funny thing about narcissism in the work environment, these jobs are sitting somewhere promoting teamwork, talking about mental health. They having meetings about, we care about y'all and we want you got, but you don't feel it. Just like a narcissist. I love you, but I don't feel it. I care about you, but I don't see it. I'm here for you, but I can't find you. Lies. Complete lies. You're setting me up to lose my mind. That's what you're doing. Cuz all you're doing is belittling me, belittling my colleagues. Unless, they're kissing your ass. They steal ideas, those coworkers, and act like it's theirs. Oh my God, the passive aggressive wise cracks, the wise remarks, the fake, the fake compliments that they don't really mean. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's like, wow, you couldn't destroy me at home, demon, so you're following me to work. The primary goal of the narcissist, for real, y'all, they want us to lose our mind. They want you to lose your shits. I don't want you to have peace at home. I don't want you to have peace at church. I don't want you to have peace at work. I want your life to be in shambles all the time. I want you to be stressed out about your boss. I want you to be stressed out about money. I want you to be stressed out about bills. I want you to be stressed out about your love life. I just want you to be completely stressed so you can just hate yourself, hate your life, and never be nothing in life. You know who that is, y'all? The devil. The person we call the narcissist. Sometimes I hate calling them the narcissist. I just want to be flat out blunt and just be like, the devil. Ain't no damn narcissist. It's all demons, if you ask me, because that's a lot. That is a lot. These are all demons hiding behind these coverted and overted ass traits, man, because these toxic leaders, that's how they operate. They can be overtly operating or they can really be covertly operating because these people can intimidate you or they can act abusively towards everyone under them in a way where it's not obvious. Secretly done. In a way where it's like, it looks very much so normal. It looks like you just have a strict boss. You have a boss who's just about excellence. That's what a narcissistic boss told me. I'm about excellence and I expect that. Oh, my bad. Mm, 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 mm. These people are crazy. They zero in on the people that they target in the office or in the environment. And that's you. They've zeroed in on you. You're a serial target. If you were a target for narcissistic abuse through family members and through a spouse, trust me, you're a target at work. They're paying attention to you at work and they're looking to abuse you in the same way because it's the same spirit. It followed you. It couldn't destroy you at home, so it's now following you at work. It's destroying you at work. It's determined to make sure you don't make it. That's what narcissistic abuse is all about. Lose your mind so you can lose your soul. If you lose your soul, you'll never make it. You'll never be happy. You will never know what it is. You'll never see any type of real joy and no real happiness in life, no real true fulfillment. And then you'll be just like me, that miserable, empty ass narcissist that I really am behind all my bullying, behind all my belittling, behind all my demeaning, behind all my jealousy. I'm just an empty, miserable piece of shit. Yeah, I said it. Empty, miserable piece of shit. Narcissistic abuse in the work environment is horrific. It's horrific. And for me, I look at it as every time a narcissist is in your life, pay attention to what God is doing for you or what God is trying to do or where God is trying to place you, because it's very obvious that there's something better for you and the devil is trying to block it, to chase you because they couldn't get you at home and now be at your job, now messing with your money, playing with your business, sending all these narcissistic people your way. That's a sign. The devil don't want you to grow. The devil don't want you to be great because your light is tremendous. You don't even know it. You're being attacked on every level because there's something about you that they have to stop. They have to stop it. That is their mission. The only way to stop it is to make you go crazy. How you gonna go crazy is if life sucks at home and if life sucks at work. They couldn't destroy you at home, so they're following you at your job, at your workplace. Isn't that crazy? It's really, really crazy. You know, the put downs, the way they covertly abuse you in a work office is they'll give you inappropriate assignments. They'll literally overwork you. Literally. They'll literally overwork you, or they'll take certain tasks or roles away. They'll find reasons, they'll find excuses as to why you're suffering. And none of the excuses will ever make sense to you. You're just going to keep feeling more and more drained. You're going to keep feeling like nothing is enough. Nothing is enough. You might get attacked in group meetings. You might get attacked in one-on-one meetings, but you're going to get attacked. And when you get attacked in group meetings, those are the overted ways where they're going to attack you. Some narcissistic bosses are very, very bold. They'll make it known in front of everybody that you're the weakest link, or that you're the most unliked, or that there's a problem with you. You'll notice that you just seem to be completely isolated and secluded from everybody in the area, everybody in the work environment. For some reason, you just can't seem to really click with everybody. For those of you that are chosen ones, you probably don't have no work friends. You might have one, and they might be the one person that's just probably like you, and that's why y'all clicked. Y'all are both very empathetic people, and y'all are both very similar spiritually. But many of you, it's just you at that job, fighting for your dear little life. Mm-mm-mm. This is crazy, but it's real. I saw somebody say their abuse is 100% intentional. I saw somebody say they are true haters. They are. They are. That's why they scapegoat the empath. Miller Time says, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Mm-mm-mm. Queen Leandria said they want that light that's in you. Yeah, these people are jealous, man. It's so crazy. But like Miller Time said, it's enough to drive you crazy. It's enough to drive you crazy. For me, when we talk about narcissism in the workplace, oh my gosh, somebody sent me a super chat. I see that. Who's that? Mitchell Williams. Just stopping through. Have to watch later. Thanks, Mitch. It was good seeing you. I appreciate you stopping through for a minute. Thank you so much, brother. Have a good rest of your day or evening, and we'll talk later. We'll talk later. God bless you. Um, for me, when we talk about narcissism in the workplace, honestly, we're really talking about mainly the communal and the social narcissist. The communal and the social narcissist. I'm not going to break down, or go too much in depth about the two different types, but These are those narcissists that they just have to be liked. Those are those bosses. Those are those co-workers. Those are those people that y'all are working with. They have to be liked. It's like you got to be their best friend. And the only way to be their best friend is to kiss up and suck up and kiss their ass. And they pretend to be outgoing and, they might be religious, act like they so spiritual, but it's all for likes. It's all for clout. But when it comes down to it, they don't have no empathy. They really don't give a damn about you, your feelings, what you got going on. They're that same boss that's going to tell you, I don't care if your kids are sick. I don't care if you ain't got no car. I don't care if you're going through a divorce. I don't care if you got mental issues. They might not even say it like that. They might say it in passive aggressive way and make you feel like maybe they care a little bit, but they don't. How confusing. Like it's just so draining. It is just so draining, man. Like, oh my God, these people cannot handle criticism, but they want to give it and dish it all day long. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. The constructive criticism kings and queens, but can't take it. They will literally get upset. They might fire your ass for trying to criticize or provide feedback, trying to speak up. They enjoy spreading negativity. They love it. They love it. I literally sit and watch my narcissistic boss in our weekly meetings. I watch her thrive off of hearing how the other managers are mistreating their associates. She loves to hear when someone is preparing to fire someone. She loves to hear when someone doesn't like their associate. When we're talking about positives, achievements, and goals, she overlooks it. It's like, quick, okay, such and such did this. All right, next. All right, so what bad happened? What bad stuff happened? Who are we firing? Who are we getting rid of? The same company that preaches about retention. I'm just like, damn, no empathy. You're spreading negativity. You're ridiculing coworkers. You making backhanded compliments like a mug. Like, you talking about people's personal appearances, making fun of folks, judging people. They judge me because I'm always changing my hair color. I done walked in there with 10-inch nails on, and I proudly do it too. I professionally do it. I do that shit with my suit on. Walk right in there with my long lashes and my long nails and just be sitting there quiet. I don't be engaging. I speak as needed and as necessary, and I keep it pushing. But I am who I am. And a narcissistic boss or a narcissistic environment is not going to intimidate me. And because I move like that and because that's my demeanor, they hate me even more. They hate me even more. But guess what, y'all? I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn because nobody knows like I know the experience that I've encountered working around this, being around this, and being in this disgusting environment. Because if you've gone through this, if you're anything like me, you've experienced a lot of symptoms that come with this. Like, you really go through a lot, just like you went through suffering with a narcissistic man or a parent. There's a lot that comes with this. You feel like you hate the job that you probably used to love or enjoy. You hate going to work. You literally have no energy. You've lost complete joy and happiness for what you do, even if it's just your own business. Motivating yourself to even get up and do it is hard because of the circumstances and the people that you got to deal with. This will make your friendships suffer. It can make your spousal and love relationships suffer. You'll lose sleep. You'll lose weight. You might even gain weight because you won't be eating properly. It can affect people that bad. Because this is someone's livelihood. People depend on their jobs. People need their jobs. People need income. And that's what these narcissistic leaders know. They know you need your job. They know you've worked hard for your job. They know you've accomplished that goal. They know what it means for you. But they don't care. They don't care that you're experiencing panic attacks, literally running to the bathroom, crying your eyes out, and you at work right before a meeting or right after a meeting, or just because you just had to be there and you just couldn't handle it, just breaking down because life is just crazy as hell at home. You got a narcissistic man at home, then you coming home to this narcissistic damn job. You got a narcissistic mother to deal with, then you got this narcissistic damn job. It's like, damn, you can't catch a break. When you got a narcissistic boss, you can't stop thinking about work because you're trying to figure out, did I do it good enough? Is it perfect this time? Are they going to have something to say? Are they going to make a big deal out of it? It's always something. Just like the damn narcissist that couldn't destroy you at home. There is always a problem that leaves you thinking, leave you feeling the need to overachieve, highly perform, overperform, which leaves you exhausted mentally, physically, spiritually. You're just like, I can't figure myself out. You find yourself telling these people what you think they want to hear, just like with the narcissist. I'm gonna just tell you what you want to hear. When they ask you how you doing, as much as you really want to say, actually, I'm not doing good at all because I hate you. I hate this job. But here you go. Oh, I'm great. Good morning. Oh, I'm good. I'm great. Actually, I had a great weekend, knowing you had a horrible fucking weekend because you were sitting somewhere worried about this job. Trying to contemplate, should I quit? Should I stay? Should I cuss this boss out on Monday? Should I not say nothing? Should I just keep going? Should I leave? Like, it's exhausting. The same destruction that you thought you got away from, or that you should be able to get away from. Here you are running into it at work. You've never had this before. That's the crazy part about narcissistic abuse at work. It's something that you know you've never experienced before. It's really crazy. You try to make yourself kind of invisible. You stay out their way. You're trying to avoid them. Man, coming up with excuses. Whatever you can do to be off, you off. Whatever you can do to just not be in the room, you're not in the room. Somebody said, I like my job. I don't like the people. It's the people. Yeah, I love my job. But it's the people. Oh, Lord Jesus, it's the people. Feeling like you're in a bubble when you're at work, feeling like you just can't breathe when you're at work. It's the same narcissistic abuse. That's why I said, man, the narcissist could not destroy you at home. They couldn't destroy you any other way. So they followed you at work. They followed you at your job. They're following you everywhere. They're at the grocery store. They're at the damn post office. The devil is just constantly reminding us, oh, I ain't going nowhere. You just need to keep focusing on being stronger. You need to keep focusing on making sure you can discern me when I'm around, because I ain't going nowhere. That's what I'm getting from all of this. I just need to keep on building my strength and resilience, because they not going to stop. They're not going nowhere. And my light ain't going nowhere. So I'm going to always intimidate these fools. They always going to be mad. They're always going to be mad. That's why all they want to do is damage your self-esteem, make you helpless and hopeless, make you feel trapped, make you feel like I'm worthless. I can't get it right. I can't do it right. I'm a fuck up. And you got a whole degree. How are you at a job feeling worthless and useless, and you got a whole degree? You've worked your ass off to get there. But here, this demon is trying to influence you that you need to accept that you are not good enough or that you are not worthy. This ain't nothing but a reminder that you probably need to start coming up with an escape plan because there's a better plan for your life. You probably don't need this job. These people don't deserve you. And at some point, you're going to have to come into terms with that. You got to let them go and cut them off just like that narcissist. At some point, you got to realize that God has another plan. He is working on something else. There's another job, maybe, another opportunity, maybe. You might be afraid that maybe there won't be nothing else. But maybe this is happening because there is something else. Sometimes we need to be forced to be where we need to be because we're too stubborn to do it ourselves. So life will give us a narcissist to help us figure it out. Humble your ass and pay attention to the narcissistic abuse in your environment, your work environment, trying to stop your money, trying to stop your flow. I want you to question yourself in all your decisions in life, and you know you've made some good decisions in life. And because of those good decisions, life is actually, looking good for you. Your future is bright as hell. So the devil is like, nah, I got to prevent you from seeing that bright ass future. So I'm going to make sure I have you second guessing your every move at work. I'm going to make sure I have you always looking over your shoulder, feeling paranoid, feeling like you're being watched, because you are. I'm going to make you feel completely uncomfortable. Miller Time said it. They're here to wake us up on every level. At home, at work, at church, at the damn bus stop. That narcissist is there to let you know it's only a matter of time. You ain't gonna be riding that bus no more. Honestly, I'm starting to see they're there as reminders, they're there as lessons, and they're there as eye openers in so many ways. I think if you're dealing with narcissism in the workplace, you need to see and understand that it's probably a sign that there is something greater for you around the corner, or something else you need to be considering. But to be in a narcissistic situation at work is scary because no one is on your side. 9 times out of 10, that company don't care. The people you work with don't care. And if they do care, they won't see it. There won't be enough evidence. You might have documented everything. You think you got it all, but because it's narcissistic abuse, it might be hard to really point it out and get help and get support without it backfiring on you. So as an educated empath, as an awoken empath, handle yourself accordingly and take care of yourself. Make a plan for yourself. That's all I can tell somebody. Make a plan for yourself. Like Oasis said, it's dangerous health-wise. It is. It is. I started my managerial journey with a peer of mine. We were the same age. She told me she had been suffering from headaches for about a year when she came into claims. And I thought it was really crazy. She was like, sometimes I'm really stressed. It's starting to affect me. Do y'all know that within 7 months of working with her, she died? She died. She was my age. She complained about work stress. Nobody gave a damn. And she died. For me, that was eye-opening. That's why I took a stand and I said, I'm not going to allow a narcissist to control me, not in any environment. I'm going to pay attention to these red flags. I see the narcissist in the room. I see the narcissism in the environment. So I have to move accordingly. I have to know how to move. I have to know how to manage my workflow, my workload, and not let these people weaponize me, because the devil is after me. It followed me to my job, the job that I love, the job that I've had, the job that I know was a blessing in my life. But now, as a thriver, it's time to move forward. It's only a matter of time before I hang that before I close that chapter of my life. I don't want to because I love what I do, but it's only a matter of time where God is going to be like, look, girl, you ain't got no choice. You got to run just like you had to run from that idiot. You got to run just like you had to run from that narcissistic mama. Get away and free yourself, free your mind, and have faith that there is something better on the other side, because there is. There is. This is a battle. This is a battle, y'all. But we ain't going to give up. I see it for what it is. Phoenix Fire, I realize now he was a huge energy vampire and covert narc. Ooh, Lord, I need to fill myself in this chat. I see y'all got some good conversation going. Shirley Long said, oh my God, happening to me now. Oh my God, praying for you, sis. Hang in there. Hang in there and take care of yourself. Take care of yourself, man. If the narcissist is following you at your workplace, following you in the environment where you make your money, it's all part of their plan. Their plan to dim your light. Their plan to keep you down. Their plan to keep you from seeing your greatest self and your highest potential in life. They're trying to kill that vision you have of being a business owner. Maybe it's time you stop working for someone else. The narcissist is so smart, they're stupid. While they're busy intimidating you, bullying you, they don't even know that you are more than equipped to go and run your own damn business. They just trying to abuse you so bad that you can't even put a business plan together. Because you so hurt, abused, and going through all these symptoms. That's the devil. Working for someone else is a major disadvantage in trying to free yourself to do the things that you want to do in life that will bring you your wealth and your prosperity and your success. To me, they've strategically set it up to where people have to work and make money through the government, because narcissistically, we live in a world where we're being controlled anyway. If you ask me, a lot of us don't need to clock in and work for no damn body, paying taxes for no damn body. We all have the mind, the capabilities to make money without going through that. So it was already formulated for us to be strategically controlled. They're telling us when to take lunch breaks. That is crazy to me. They're controlling how much you make. That is control. That is narcissism. That's the world we live in. That's why these leaders can do what they're doing. Because the foundation of it is narcissistic. It's about control. So, like I said yesterday on live, are you going to take control? Or are you going to be controlled? Whether it's in the workplace or not, stand your ground and stand firm. Beat them at their own game. Learn how to deal with these people. In a work environment, there are ways, most definitely. Besides just documenting everything and logging all the problems that's going on, besides keeping communication clear and direct, right? Stick with the yes and no's, besides controlling your actions, making sure they don't see you crying. Don't be crying. Don't be letting them know that they are affecting you. Boss up, toughen up. Don't even appear bothered, because that's what they want. Don't even feel like, or make it known that you are subject to their control, because that's what they want. No, I'm not subject to your control. I'm not going to kiss your ass. I'm going to stand firm in who I am. And I'm going to let you know that you don't intimidate me, that you can't actually. And for those that, if you got HR and they're going to help, utilize it. 9 times out of 10, they don't give a damn either. But There are ways. There are ways. Don't forget that these people are narcissists and they're demanding. So the things they're demanding out of you, they're just demands, and you don't have to set clear boundaries. Miller Time, every time I look over, I see your comment. He said, or gray rock if you can't. Yes. Yes. Gray rock. Okay. Seriously, avoid them. Don't engage, don't interact, don't feel the need to, you know, be something that you're not. Don't utilize those benefits that company have and get you some counseling so they can help you manage what you're going through, help you deal with what's happening, help you build up your self-esteem if that's the problem. Because what you don't want to do is leave them and have PTSD for your next venture in life. Because you will. If you're really dealing with narcissistic abuse at work, you're going to have some PTSD, just like the PTSD you're getting from the narcissist that you were with. It goes the same way. It's the same type of abuse on every level, all across the border, y'all. All across the border. And thank gosh, I promise you, I have so much more to say. But I'm going to follow up on this topic another day because it needs to be talked about. People need to know the red flags of being in a narcissistic workplace environment and what those behaviors look like. And we're going to follow up on that another day. But I wanted to share that because, Queen Leandria said it. Work stress and narc stress, it kills. The narc is stress. Everything about them is just stress. So it boils down to just killing. It's going to kill you. If it don't kill your self-esteem, it's going to kill your psyche. If it don't kill your psyche, it's going to kill you spiritually. The only way out, is to get away with all of these narcissists. Zena King, hey, I went through that on a job before I left. And I realized my health is my wealth. Yeah. Yeah, man. People are really suffering at jobs. People are really suffering at jobs. It's crazy. Elisa Williams, I worked for a large government agency and was transferred into a building where in the 12 years that I was in that building, 35 people died. God dang it. What? Now that says a lot. Now that says a whole lot, man. Like, huh? That's crazy as hell to me. She said, I had an old friend that used to tell me that his grandmother said the secret is to know when to keep your mouth shut. I didn't understand. Now I know, never let them know what your plan is. Yep. The secret is to keep your mouth shut. Don't let these people know. Oasis said, gray rock and a narc you live with is actually satisfying. The attempts to love bombing. She said, actually satisfying. It's empowering to know your truth. You're absolutely right, Oasis. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Elisa Williams says, I got out of there. I'm happy you did. That is crazy. That is crazy because that's the reality of it. Woo, man. That is crazy. Oh, guys. I had to get that one off my chest because I don't know if you guys know, but I still work. I still have a job. I still have a whole job, like, and it's very much needed. I'm not ashamed to say that. I'm not no rich YouTuber or nothing like that. And honestly, if I was to turn around and make $1 million tomorrow, I don't think I would be, you know, excited to quit my job like that because I've always passionately loved what I've done. And I have a team now that I love. You guys know I'm an empath, so I've like grown so close with my team, and it's like they're my little family, man. sometimes I hate being an empath, y'all. I hate how passionate I am and how deep I am with stuff because it hurts to see that, what you're putting in is not being reciprocated and that your kindness is being taken for weakness and that your light is so intimidating that it's causing for people to try to destroy you and aim to destroy you. It's sad. It makes me sad. But at the right time, I will respectfully get the hell out of there because hell no. It ain't no money, no benefits. It ain't enough of that in the world to keep me sitting somewhere where I'm not appreciated or, I'm feeling like I have to uh, overexhaust myself to prove my worth. Like, what the hell? Hell no. Hell no. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. So, yeah, man, I appreciate y'all checking in. This is real. Phoenix Frey said, I went to work at a factory because I couldn't convince my husband to leave. Almost lost body parts and had lead in my system after 8 years. I finally quit after 8 years. He got fired 2 months later and charged with felony theft. Wow. She said, I got his case dismissed because I fought like hell for 6 months. A year later, I finally processed the trauma and left the marriage after almost 20 years. Nothing he could say at that point could explain having no sympathy towards me the way I had towards him. He ended up with our maid of honor, who cheated for a year on her husband. I realize now he was a huge energy vampire and covert narc. Wow. Thank you for dropping that in today. That is some shit. That is some shit. You just gave us a whole survivor story in in 10 sentences. Wow, that was deep. I don't even know how to feel about that one. American Association Against Domestic Violence says they are now monitoring and recording people. Boy, when I say micromanaging at its finest, they watching real hard. Narcissists love to watch you. They in that office watching you like a hawk. You working virtually and they still watching you. They can't keep their eyes off of you. They all way overly concerned about you and what you got going on. If they can tap your phone, they would. If they could put a hidden camera in your house, they would. That's the narcissist. They don't got shit else to do. Ugh. Elisa Williams says, I learned something from a lady I worked with. Carry a notebook wherever you go and write down everything. It definitely lightens the abuse. That's crazy that you said that because I've recently been doing that. I've recently been taking a notebook with me when I go and work in the office, and I've been jotting down words that I've been hearing, things that rubbed me wrong. That is crazy you said that. That is deep. Thank you for sharing that. I love it. I love it when people confirm that I got a little wisdom in me. Just a little wisdom. Hey. Okay. Man, I love y'all. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. It's so much engagement. Somebody said leaving the company with a narcissistic boss feels like leaving a cult. Woo! Lord, it can be scary, especially when you get accused of things like theft when all you did was work your butt off for them. Woo! Damn. And it can be like that when you have a business relationship with people. This is not just working for corporate America. This could be a business relationship you have with a narcissist, like, it's crazy because those are attachments that are hard to get away from too. And leaving those situations can feel like leaving a cult. You got to come up with an escape plan. You literally got to like find a way to run for your life. Mm-mm-mm. Red Man. Hey, Red Man. How you doing tonight? Said my supervisor put a password on the office copier. Why? It's a freaking copier. It's in the office. So you want narcissistic supply for everybody to have to come and beg you basically and ask you to use the can I get the password? Can I that like that makes you feel like a boss, makes you feel like a G, huh? Goddamn goofy. Damn, like to want to have that much control, you're evil as hell. That's the devil. So I said, man, the devil couldn't destroy you at home, so they followed your ass to work. Oh my God, y'all. You can't make this up. Oh, what's up, Cincinnati in the house? Gorgeous Wells, I see you checking in. Dang, that's crazy. They can't destroy you, so they gonna follow you at work. Boy, they gonna follow you to the toilet. They going everywhere with y'all. Y'all better be ready, be equipped, because this thing is a forever battle. It's a forever battle. And I'm seeing it very clearly that it is nothing but the devil after our lives, because I have never dealt with work narcissism in my life. I've always had an amazing rapport. So for me, it's confirmation that the devil is a coward. The devil is bored as hell. And the devil is mad at me. And that's good. That means I'm doing something right. So y'all better pat yourselves on the back. Because if they ain't mad, you ain't doing something right. Oh, somebody said Jesus is my everything. I love that. I love that. Oh my God. So much love, man. Those of you who are new to my channel, I appreciate you stopping in on today's live. If this was your first live, big cyber hug. Thanks for being here. Thanks for, dropping your comments and being engagement. Like I said, we'll continue this conversation another time. I'm going to let all of y'all go. Y'all have been so great this evening. Thank you so much. I see y'all checking in Mississippi and everything. So great, great, great. I really appreciate y'all tonight. I love you all. Have a safe evening. I'll be back. You'll see me live again this week, and so many more videos to come. So stay tuned, you guys. We are forever thriving and moving forward past this. It don't stop. They can't stop us. At this point, I'm highly confident and motivated to know that the devil is a sore loser. It's a sore loser. You, like I said, y'all. Great is your mercy towards me, your loving kindness towards me, your tender mercies I see day after day. Because as much as narcissistic abuse is affecting me in my workplace right now, y'all, they're putting me right where I need to be. They're putting me right where I need to be. It's inspiring and it's motivating, because they're confirming that when I sit up here and pop my shit, I know what I'm talking about. God got me. God got you. You ain't got nothing to fear. These people are powerless, they're sore losers, and they're cowards. And with that, I'm going to let y'all go. Until next time, beautiful people, stay blessed and know that God got you. They tried to destroy you, couldn't get to you. They're still chasing after you, but God got you. Keep thriving. You got this. I'll see y'all soon. Stay blessed.